Good one right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Team schedule. That's gonna be a good one, bro. Eagles versus. We got some good games coming up, bro. First games, bro. Got some good games coming up, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Chiefs versus Chargers, Cowgirls versus, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be some good games coming up, man. The first game. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Gotta look at my team schedule though, man. Look at the freaking Giants. You know what I mean? We're gonna do a video right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Right here. This is gonna be a video, and I know a lot of people are waiting for this, man. But what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man. Jake Willie Silly, man. AKA Mr. Take It Easy. For you the life easy. But make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch, man. In the description down below. Everything you know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. Now, I'm going to keep it real with y'all, bro. This schedule right here is definitely, you know what I'm saying, trash Giants. Say what you want to say, you know what I'm saying, but I promise you everything that I've been speaking about and that I've been preaching about is going to happen. And this is one thing I'm going to show y'all right here for all the casuals, because I can promise y'all 95% of the people that calls my Giants trash, bro, never watched a Giants game. You know what I mean? So this is where I be having to school the casuals at. You know what I mean? Honestly. So let me go on Google right quick. And I'm going to search up New York Giants schedule. I don't want the 2025. I don't want the 2025. I'm going to just go right here. And I'm going to show people this. We're going to go all the way to last season, bro. This is to last season. Preseason. First game. Okay, first game we got punished. Daniel Jones sucked in that game. This is what I was talking about. And he's talking about his Commanders on. My man, we've been beating the brakes off y'all. You know what I mean? Since forever. This is the first year that you literally actually won something. I was say Commanders, bro, the Commanders, I don't get it, bro. I don't understand. You know what I mean? You said Giants got blown out a few times. Let me go ahead and just school you right here. Daniel Jones was the sole reason for this blowout. You know what I mean? Sole reason for this blowout. And we're going to go ahead and look at the stats. Since people think I just be talking. Let's go look at the player stats. Let's go and look at the player stats, y'all. Since people think a nigga just be talking, right? So we're going to look at what the Giants. Can I look at the Giants, bro? All right, Giants. Look what we dealing with, bro. Look what we dealing with. Look at this. People expect us to win with a quarterback that cannot score. Do you know Daniel Jones had 8 TDs and 7 interceptions this season? Do you know that Daniel Jones literally was the worst QB in the league as of this season when it comes to quarterback rating? So, of course, we're going to get 30 dropped on us dang near because we got a quarterback that cannot score the ball. 186 yards. 2 interceptions. Whole time you got Sam Darnold throwing for 19 for 24, 208 yards, 2 TDs, 1 interception. I have to break it down. The Giants ain't trash. Daniel Jones is trash. I be having to break it down for people, bro. You know what I mean? Because they swear excuses. I don't care. I want to hit. It's excuses when it's real. I didn't know being excuses. I thought that was actually real. You know what I mean? I'm showing you facts. It's not excuses. It's facts. You know what I mean? But it's another thing right here. Commanders. The only reason the Commanders beat us, bro. You know what I'm saying? You see when Daniel Jones play good, the only reason the Commanders beat us, bro, is we didn't have a field goal kicker. We had to go for it on 4th down every time. That's the reason they beat us. We didn't have a kicker, bro. You know how many times we got close to the red zone and we couldn't kick the ball? We literally didn't have a field goal kicker. That's the only reason we didn't beat these things. Only reason. If we had a field goal kicker, we'd have beat them both times. You know what I'm saying? Literally. We was at the red zone. We could not kick the ball, bro. Daniel Jones performs good. Look. Daniel Jones performs good. 178 yards, 2 TDs, 16 to 28. You see how different the team look, right? They could not score on us at all. They literally, look. The Commanders literally didn't score a point on our defense. You see how it looks? They literally did not score a point on our defense. Look, 226 yards, didn't have a TD. All of their TDs were literally field goals, bro. We lost to a field goal kicker. You know what I mean? Defense was getting clamped up. You know what I mean? That's what I had to show y'all right there. literally did not score against us. That's our defense was clapping them up the whole game. Did not score. The only reason we lost, bro, because of a field goal kicker, bro. Browns, we won that game. Look at it. Hold on, look at the stats. Do y'all see what I be saying? When our QB plays good, we win. This what I be trying to tell. Look, this what I be trying to tell non-Giants fans. Y'all see the difference? Look at Daniel Jones' stats and look how we win. And look how I want y'all to pay attention to the stats, and I want y'all to look when the team, our defense, bro, literally in the beginning of the season, our defense was top 10 in the league. D-line was top 5. When Daniel Jones provides, when the quarterback do what he's supposed to do, we thrive. They cannot score on our defense. Now look at the Browns. Deshaun Watson had a game, but look how many they scored. I be having to break it down for y'all. 21-15. I bet you every game that we did bad, Daniel Jones did bad in it. Every game we did bad, Daniel Jones. So look, it's another one, Cowgirls. I don't know. Look, I don't know why the Cowgirls acting like they just mopped us. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Dak Prescott, okay, cool. Look how much the Cowgirls scored on us, y'all. Look at this. Y'all see the difference? Y'all see the difference? Daniel Jones, 281 yards, cool. 29-40, cool. Didn't score a TD, though. Didn't score a TD. We literally have one of the best defenses in the league, and I just try to show y'all this right here. It's not the Giants. It's this nigga, Daniel Jones. You know what I mean? It's him. You feel me? It's him. You know what I mean? Like, come on. All right, it's another one. That's what I be trying to tell y'all, bro. We're not what people think we are, bro. We're not 3-14, bro. We're not a 3-14 team. We haven't had a complete quarterback for 10 years. That's what Giants fans don't. We haven't had a complete quarterback for 10 years, y'all. This is the first time we actually had a slight decent quarterback for 10 plus years. Ever since Eli left, we had trash QBs, bro. We've been stuck with that. And I be trying to tell people it's not my Giants that's trash. It's the quarterback that's trash. Now we beat the Seahawks. Beat the Seahawks. Look at Daniel Jones play. Look at Daniel Jones play, y'all. See? And then y'all gonna try to argue with me with this. Look at Daniel Jones play. When Daniel Jones do good, we win. Look how much they score. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Niggas barely scoring on us, bro. That's how our defense is. We got one of the top defenses in the league, bro, if our quarterback can score. If our quarterback can score the ball, if our quarterback can help us a little slightly, we got the top quarterback. That's what I be trying to take. Don't look at that 3-14, bro. Look at this. When Daniel Jones do good, we win. So let me show you when Daniel Jones do bad. Now I'm going to show y'all how my Giants look when we do bad. When he do bad, dude, oh my God. This game right here, we'll literally post to win. This man, Daniel Jones, literally sold us. Sold us, bro. This man threw an interception, overthrew. We had a penalty, bro. Look at this. 17-7. Clamping down the Bengals. This is one of the best teams in the best offenses in the league last year. Barely could score on us. Dead for real. Look at Joe Burrow. Look at Joe Burrow, y'all. Joe Burrow had one rushing TD. Look, this was one of the best offenses in the league, and they couldn't score on us. Look at Daniel Jones. See what I'm saying? 22 for 24, 22-41, 205, no TDs, one interception. See what I'm saying? How many times I showed y'all, bro, that this man ain't had no TD? What type of good quarterback will not have a TD? You said, look, and you said you said that Russ ain't taking us nowhere. I bet he take us farther than Daniel Jones. I'm not worried about having a tough schedule because we had tough schedules last year. But I know that we're better than what people think we are. And I'm telling you, Commanders are going to lose the first game. First time, I'm telling you, they're going to lose. They're not seeing us. Commanders is not a better team than us, bro. And it's going to show y'all next game, bro. It's going to show y'all, bro. It's another one. And we're going to get into the schedule, but I be having to show these cats. I'm tired of people saying my Giants is trash when in reality, we're not trash. It's my freaking quarterback play. Now, I ain't going to lie. We got blew out right here. But look, why did we get blow out, y'all? Why did we get blow out by the Smeagol's? Look, y'all. Look. If y'all really want to be real, look. Jay Hurts did nothing against us. Jay Hurts did nothing against us, y'all. He did nothing against us. Did nothing. Look at his stats, y'all. Jay Hurts did nothing. But y'all look at the score and get crazy. Look at Jay Hurts stats and look at Daniel Jones stats. How the freak we supposed to do something with a quarterback throwing 99 yards, y'all. 99 yards and 14 for 20. This boy threw 99 yards, y'all. 14 for 21. And we supposed to win with a quarterback performing like that? Now you see the difference right there. Now you see the difference right there. I just be trying to show y'all. We're going to get into the schedule. We're going to get into the schedule, bro. Every game is winnable. That's how I look at it. Every game. And look at the Steelers. Steelers should have lost this game. Steelers should have lost this game. Steelers should have lost. That's what I said. Steelers be talking like we wasn't giving them a run for their money. Look at this, y'all. This is what I'm showing. How many blowout games did y'all see, y'all? How many blowout games did y'all see? Y'all only seen 2 blowouts. Vikings and the Eagles. Every one of them games been close. Has it not? Has it not? With Daniel Jones, every game has been close. Has it not? Has it not? I'm just showing y'all that every game could have been winnable. Every game could have been winnable. Now, I bet y'all, look at Daniel Jones, y'all. Look at Daniel Jones. 18 to 26. Look at Daniel Jones. Look at Daniel Jones, y'all. And they gonna say coping, but none of y'all teams, bro. The Ravens, you lost to Daniel Jones. Not this year, but last year, you lost to Daniel Jones. You lost to him. That's embarrassing that in itself right there. But nobody, none of these, I bet you every single one of these dudes that's commenting has a decent quarterback. The Commanders, you got Jaden Daniels. The Smeagol's, you got Jalen Hurts. Cowgirls, you got Dak Prescott. I'm stuck with Daniel Jones. We're stuck with Daniel Jones. Now at least, you know what I'm saying? Now at least we have a complete quarterback. Ravens, what happened to y'all with the Bills? Go ahead and shut up talking to me, man. You know what I mean? You got the Bills to worry about. You know what I mean? But this right here, you had Sam Howell, and what happened? You had Sam Howell, Commanders, before Jaden Daniels came, Commanders. What were you doing? So, Commanders, you should know that a quarterback is important. Because before JD came, you were doing nothing. You were doing nothing. That should show you that a QB can change the way your team look. Right there. Because before Jaden Daniels came, you were trash. Garbage. Now you seen how I felt. Now you seen how I've been feeling for the past dang near 10 years. You had Sam Howell, bro. We had Daniel Jones. I wish we had Sam Howell. You know what I mean? I wish we had Sam Howell. You know what I'm saying? I wish. You feel me? But anyways, Daniel Jones, this right here. So imagine if we would have had Russell Wilson or somebody. Imagine if we would have had Russell Wilson or somebody that can at least move the ball up the field. Would have beat these niggas. Look, no TD, and we still, our quarterback had no TDs, and we still almost beat them. Steelers, this the guy that we got now, 20 for 28, 278 yards, 1 TD. Dang, at least we got a quarterback that can score the ball now. You know what I mean? And Ravens, bro, we got more rings than y'all. Shut up, please. You know what I mean? Got more rings than y'all, bro. You know what I mean? You shouldn't even be talking. But who do we have here again, y'all? The Commanders. The Commanders. You know what I mean? Look at this. Commanders. Now, you see what I'm saying? Look. Commanders. Jaden Daniels. I ain't gonna lie. I think Daniel Jones had a good game. Daniel Jones had a good game right here. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. They really just beat us. This was a good game. I'll take this loss. This was a good game. Daniel Jones did his thing. This was just a good game. But he's still trash. You know what I mean? But the Commanders, bro, you see, close game. That's all I be trying to show y'all. We gonna get to the schedule, y'all. Close game. Look. Close game. Okay. Commanders. Daniel Jones was terrible. This lost against the Panthers, but we'll see close game. Look at Daniel Jones, y'all. Look at Daniel Jones. Lost against the Panthers. Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones. You know what I mean? You said y'all lose even when we have that. That was the only good game that, bro, is this man blind? Is he blind? I literally been showing you stats, bro. This man been doing terrible and we lose. That was the first game that I showed y'all that bro did good. Like, is you blind? You stupid, bro? We lose against the Panthers, guess what Daniel Jones? You know what I mean? 22, 37, 190 yards, 2 interceptions. People just do not like. I'm showing people the truth in their face and they still just talking. That's what's wrong with people. People just don't want to accept the truth. People just don't want to accept that my Giants not bad, bro. That it was a quarterback play. Like, people just don't. I'm literally showing you facts and you still denying it. You still denying it, bro. I'm showing you why we was losing. You still going against what I'm saying. I'm showing you that we barely losing games. And you still going against it. Niggas just trolling at the end of the day. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas just trolling at the end of the day. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know what I mean? You can't take them niggas serious. Okay, we lost this game 30-7. Look at this, y'all. Daniel Jones, I think Daniel Jones got hurt or he got benched. Look at this, y'all. 30-7. Y'all see this? Do y'all see this? So our starting quarterback was trash. He got injured. 189, no TDs. 21-31. Am I not showing y'all bad QB play every time? Am I not showing y'all bad QB play? But it's the Giants, right? It's the Giants, right? Okay. I had to show y'all that. That's 3 times we got blowout. The other games I showed y'all, close games, right? Okay, Cowgirls again. Cowgirls again. We didn't even, look. We didn't have our starting quarterback. They didn't have, look at this, man. Look. No quarterback play again. I only showed y'all 3 games we got blowout with. You know what I mean? No quarterback again. I'm just showing y'all how important quarterback play is, but you're going to keep on saying what you're saying. You know what I mean? Look, Saints, we lost to the Saints. I bet it's no quarterback. Look. Derek Carr, Giants, no quarterback again. Man, how many times I showed y'all a game where a quarterback ain't even throw a touchdown? How many times? Defense clamping up, but guess what? Quarterback just cannot score the ball. 0 TDs again. Y'all, how many times I showed y'all? How many times I showed y'all? Look, how many games did I show y'all we only got blew out 3 times? Okay, look, 4 times we got blew out. Look at this, y'all. Okay, now look how many different quarterbacks we had. Look at this, y'all. Look how many different quarterbacks we had, chat. Lost to the Ravens. That boy had 5 TDs. You know why? You know why he had 5 TDs? Because we had a quarterback that could not score. We had a quarterback that couldn't score a whole time. We got a quarterback that cannot score a whole time. We got a quarterback over here. 5 TDs. You see the difference with quarterback play? That's what people not understanding. You know what I mean? Lost to the Falcons. Look, this right here was a heartbreaking loss. Look, lost to the Falcons. Look at this, y'all. Player stats. Michael Penn, Drew Lock. Look at this. 22 for 39, 210 yards, 1 TD, 2 interceptions. You know what I mean? Falcons didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing. Look. When it came to the Falcons, look at the offense, y'all. Do y'all realize the Falcons did not score a passing TD at all? And the 2 TDs that Bijan Robinson scored, bro, literally was a pass interference call, but he got to the red zone. They could not score in our defense. Look at this. They got 2 pick sixes. 2 pick sixes, hella field goals, and 2 rushing TDs. That boy could not score in our defense, bro. So everybody looking at this 34-7. There you got whooped. But you start looking at it, bro. Them 2 interceptions that Drew Lock got was pick sixes. That's all I had to say. So I'm looking at this schedule, and I'm finna end the stream off this with saying this. I'm looking at this schedule, bro. You feel me? Whatever this Rax dude is, I'm finna ban you in a minute. You talking about I'm coping, bro. I'm literally speaking facts. I'm looking at it like you trolling me. I'm not gonna lie to you. All that little coping, I literally showed you facts, bro. Ain't nobody coping. I'm just telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? So that's the last time, bro. I just showed you the truth right in your face. So if you want to deny that, you know what I'm saying? That is what it is. You know what I mean? I showed you bad quarterback play. The only reason we were losing because of a bad quarterback play. Is what it is. You know what I mean? Straight like that. I just showed you we only got blowed out 4 times, bro. Out of the span of 17 games, we only got blowed out 4 times. So you telling me the rest of them games was winnable? That's all I'm saying. Washington Commanders, it can be a W. Cowgirls, it can go either way. Chiefs, that can go either way. You know what I mean? I say W. You know, 2-0. I feel like we can beat the Commanders. I feel like we can beat the Cowgirls. Chiefs will lose that one. Chargers, 4-1. New Orleans Saints, 5-1. Philadelphia, 5-2. Denver Broncos, 6-2. Philadelphia, 6-3. 7-3. 8-3. 9-3. Let me see. 9-3, 9-4. 10-4. You know what I mean? 10-5. 11-5. 12-5. 12-6. You know what I mean? Honestly. I honestly feel like, bro, them winnable games for sure. You know what I mean? The Cowgirls, I feel like we can beat them. I feel like we can finish the season with 12-6, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I feel like we can finish the season being 12-6, making it to the playoffs, bro. That's how I feel. Having a new quarterback, bro, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. Having a new quarterback, bro, boosted my confidence. Because for me, I know what the problem is. I know that half of these defenses, bro, the Cowgirls, the Raiders, the Vikings, the Commanders, can't go toe-to-toe with my defense, bro. I know it. I know for a fact if we can, if this game could just go with offense versus offense, I know half of these, bro, teams don't got better defense than my team, bro. I know that for sure, for a fact. If Russ come out there, bro, and help our defense out, none of them messing with us, bro. None of them messing with us, bro. Like, be real. Commanders don't got a better defense than us. Cowgirls don't got a better defense than us. Kansas City don't got a better defense than us. Los Angeles Chargers don't have a better defense than us. Saints doesn't. The Smeagol's, they do. Broncos, they don't. Smeagol's, 49ers don't. Bears don't. Packers don't. The Lions, it's iffy. New England, no, don't. Let's be real, y'all. The only one on our schedule that got a better defense than us, bro, is the Smeagol's, to be real. It's the Smeagol's. Other than that, bro, Javon Holland, top 5 safety. Paulo Oladipo, Tyler Nubin, what you said don't got a DB. We got Paulo Oladipo, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got Drew Phillips. We got who else? Cordell Flott, who's very underrated. And we got Deonte Banks, bro, have at the 4. You know what I mean? Javon Holland, bro, who is a top 5 safety if he's healthy, to pair up with Tyler Nubin, who definitely was a top 5 rookie safety in the league before he got injured. Defense isn't a problem, fellas. And that's what I be trying to tell y'all. Defense is not the problem. He said Paulson, but he was the top DB for the Saints. But when Marshawn Lattimore, was he not the top DB for the Saints when Marshawn Lattimore got up out of him? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Chiefs. Y'all really don't have defense. I'm going to keep it real. I mean, y'all D-line for sure. D-line good for sure. But I ain't going to lie. Y'all got exposed with that Smeagol's game. I'm going to keep it real. I ain't going to lie. The Smeagol's, bro, honestly, probably made the blueprint of beating y'all. I'm going to keep it real with you. Like, honestly, y'all O-line was terrible. I'm going to keep it real with you. You know what I mean? O-line, defense, I ain't going to lie. Just keeping it real with you. But hey, I appreciate everybody for joining the stream, though. You know what I mean? I had to, you know what I'm saying, react to the schedule. But I'm done talking, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, let's get to work. You know what I mean? And it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? So it's your boy Jay, man. Boy Jay out, man. Gang.